Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. We're about to go to the Philippines, and so I want to talk briefly about some of the more common Philippines travel scams. That, especially if you've never been there before, you might not be familiar with this. One of them is the money changer scam. I always let my wife exchange money at the usual reputable places, but there are some places that, look kind of shady. They're away from the usual places, and it just kind of just has a bad vibe to it. But that's not that's something to be careful for, because a lot of those places will use almost some magical sleight of hand to make the bills disappear when they're counting them out and you're not looking. Or they can end up counting it out so methodically and slowly that you just say, look, I don't care, just give me my money, let's go. And then you don't get enough money. So you always want to count out your money before you go and make sure it's exactly what you think it should be. There's an ATM fraud, card skimming and ATM fraud, they call it, where your information can be stolen, potentially, if the crooks have put their devices on there. Everything could be stolen in 20 minutes. The bullet in the bag was big when I was there, the bullet scam. In 2015, people covering their luggage with all kinds of tape because somebody could put a bullet in your bag. Then when it runs through the machine, they see the bullet, which is, it's like ammunition, and so it's illegal, and they can just make you pay a certain amount of money to be able to continue on your way. That's like the bullet scam. I used to think that's so weird, putting a bullet in there. What are you going to do with it? Ram it through somebody's forehead or chest? I don't know. Throw the bullet at them. But it's just a way to extort money. Wi-Fi. Sometimes the Wi-Fis are not very secure. So you have to be, I guess you could lose your personal information that way too. Drug plants. They can put drugs in suitcases. And get you in trouble. For a fee, they'll let you go. Don't ever let somebody have you watch their luggage while they go to the bathroom, for example, or somewhere else, because then somebody else could come right around and tell you that there are drugs in your luggage. You say, no, it's theirs. And they say, I don't see them. Come with me. You could get in trouble with that. I mentioned a couple other ones I'm not too familiar with. Taxi drivers, of course, so make sure the meter is running. And if you know your route, make sure they don't take you 4 miles out of the way. Those are just some of the more common travel scams to look out for as the Philippines opens up here again in 2022.